Well, if your kids have shown an interest in technology, summer is the perfect time to get them exploring the world of code. Joining me now is Brady Foster, an Android developer at Detroit Labs, to share some of the tools that are out there to help students get a handle on computer programming. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for inviting me.
So you're a big advocate in the coding community, helping kids learn to code. Tell me a little bit about what you do.
Well, my day job is an Android app developer at Detroit Labs, which is a mobile application company in the heart of downtown Detroit. I also run a program called Decode, where I teach front-end web development at a high school to a couple students. And I'm a mom, which I guess is the first job.
Absolutely.
All the jobs.
That's great.
Yeah.
So when the students come to you, or even parents, and they say, Brady, how can I get my kid involved in coding? What are some of the things you recommend?
Well, one of the things I love to ask kids first, like, what do you want to do with it? A lot of kids want to like build an app for a computer or for their phone, and I take it from there. So if they're interested in something like JavaScript, they can check out things like Khan Academy or Code Academy, where both are online. There's also like Solo Learn, which is an app you can actually download on the phone, so you can like learn code on the go while you're waiting. For the younger ones, there's something called Scratch. You can build something as simple as like a talking cat to like games. And it's really cool because it's just kind of like drag and drop. So you can start as early as like 3, working with your younger ones, kind of just showing them how the logic works, how you can follow steps and make cool things happen.
That's what was neat. She sent over a list of recommended programs,
Yeah.
and that's what I noticed. It's kind of grouped by age. So, as a parent, if your kid's interested, how do you kind of manage what they should be going after depending on what their age is?
Well, things like Scratch for younger ones, because it's really bright colors and it's very simple to follow the directions. For older kids who can do like reading and kind of like studying on their own, there's things like Udacity.com and Coursera.com. All have like multiple languages that they can learn and explore and play with, which, yeah, they can do some really cool stuff.
Why, in your opinion, do you think it's so important that kids nowadays learn to code, embrace it?
Well, coding is like literally the new literacy. Like technology is in every part of every industry now, right? So it doesn't matter if you don't necessarily want to be a developer, just understanding code and logic and the creativity and critical thinking that goes into it, like, really opens up your options.
Is there a way kids can learn how to code without necessarily sitting in front of a computer?
Well, sure. So it's really just creativity and logic, right? So you could do something as simple as taking Legos and kind of like setting up in different patterns and kind of organizing them in a specific one and writing down those steps. That's literally all code is, right? So a parent can set up blue, green, red, 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 and just ask them to organize it so the red are in front, doing one step at a time. And it's just those basic skills are literally what I use every day in my professional life.
Way of thinking. Very cool. Brady, thank you so much for being here today.
Oh, thank you for inviting me.
And like I said, she provided a great list of kid-friendly websites, and I have that right for you on our website on WXYZ.com. So be sure to check that out.